By the time we end today, the presentation will be able to bring out what this vision of this particular conclave was. So there's not much that I would like to say at this juncture except that one, acknowledge the participation of all the institutions here which are under TEQIP and the IIT Hyderabad and other IITs who are here available to come together in what we call a circle of quality, so that there are reciprocal, mutual synergies which are academically rich, right from institutional management issues to hardcore technical issues that relate to curriculum and pedagogy, to future relationships and how you do collaborative learning and partnerships. So that's what people have been doing. But through this particular kind of a conclave, we hope to make that more formal, more sustainable, more anchored in institutional relationships. So that I have to say at this stage, and just again reiterate my appreciation of the effort of all the institutions here to come together in a very fruitful academic partnership. I'm hoping that at the end of the day, we have a list of 3 things I'd like to suggest, because I will not be here with you at the end of this closing day. One is to look at the feedback, which is do this in the presentations, do a kind of an assessment of what are the issues that institutions and the TEQIP would want to then take back and implement, and report on the implementation impact. And so that's totally in-house stuff that you can do when you get back. And stuff that you can do when you get back with the IITs who have been working and learning along with you. So that doesn't require anything except an academic relationship. More importantly than that, what is the kind of stuff that you would like us at the TEQIP office, not MHRD, TEQIP office only, to notice, so that the institutions are not hindered from implementing the things that they want to do. For example, yesterday I was noticing that there was some discussion on the fact that an understanding of the critical pedagogies ought to determine decisions on the kind of equipment that you should then buy, or the kind of lab setups you should then have, or the kind of research projects you ought to then opt for, and the kind of curriculum modification. There's a related ancillary implication for the way you interpret your curriculum and pedagogy. And decisions on physical resources should therefore follow from that. So the point for TEQIP being that if this is not happening, this is a matter of concern and should be reported back upon, so that we will of course give very clear directions that the inputs that are physical, that are coming in, which lab do you prioritize, which equipment do you prioritize, what kind of centers of excellence do you want to promote, what kind of part, all should stem from the kind of issues you're discussing here. Otherwise, the system will not fit. This is one feedback I like from all of you when you get back. Okay. Finally, policy obstacles. If there is anything which you think is a policy obstacle, and it may not be where you think it is, and it may genuinely be, then we'd like a feedback on that so that we can liberate you from any policy impediments. We have an extremely supportive HRM who's been the first HRM who's actually come and spend time on a TEQIP quality workshop in the history of TEQIP possibly, and this is not an inauguration of a project, it's just participation in a regular routine academic self-reflection exercise. So we will be very happy to look at any policy impediments, and this is beyond TEQIP, this is actually matters of institutional relevance. So these are 3 levels of feedback, and I've asked IITK, I don't think Professor Patel is right now, but some of your colleagues here cannot look at this, doing a web page on the kind of stuff that's coming out of here academically, and that can then be studied through that. And much of this can also then flow back into the your ICT-enabled direct-to-classroom initiatives as well. So all that's good here can be easily amplified. So these are some of the suggestions I have. I'm sure you're taking that direction. Thank you all very much. Thank you so especially for coming.